What's up, fellow crime fighters? It's Cody Lee here, aka Tihyo, and today we are doing another Legends mod update video, more specifically on the Superheroes Unlimited pack. Today we are going to be going over Thor and his new abilities and features in the upcoming version 6.0 of the Superheroes Unlimited pack. Let's get right into it. So, first things first, here is the Thor suit. There's no current alt suits in it, but we are working on some. But right now we have just a default Thor suit right here. You can use Thor without the helmet if you want to get more of an MCU feel, but I'm just putting on the helmet for extra protection. So yeah, I'm gonna get outside and we're gonna go over more in detail Thor's abilities. Alright guys, I'm here with General Gigan, who's going to be acting as a body double so we can see some of the moves in third person. But before we get to that, let's get right into Thor's stats and things like that. So if we go to Thor, he has health 40, attack damage is 28. Now it's not 30 because Mjolnir does an extra 2 attack damage on top of that, so it comes out to be around 30 sometimes. We have speed 28 when sprinting, jump boost 3, fortitude 10, regeneration 2, fire resistance 2, flight 4 with Mjolnir, of course, enhanced vision 4, which basically enhanced vision is if you're in a low light area, you get a night vision effect so you can always see. You have vacuum adaptation, which basically allows characters to breathe in outer space without any assistance. If you guys want to see an update video on outer space, because yes, there is now an outer space in the Legends mod, let me know in the comments down below. Suitability 1 is his hammer throw. Suitability 2 is his Asgardian Butcher attack. Suitability 3 is lightning stream. Suitability 4 is lightning strike. Suitability 5 is his ground pound, which is the one ability out of the suitabilities he can use without Mjolnir. The equip ability is to obviously get Mjolnir, which I seem to have spelt wrong here, so I gotta fix that. I have the interdimensional travel utility ability, which this is the one ability that is not complete because I don't have Asgard, so I can't travel to a place that is not in the mod yet. And his special ability is no other than the God Blast. His immunities are radiation, poisoning, and if he has a wither effect, he actually increases strength because, as we all know, Asgardians with age get more powerful. Here's a 360 of the suit. And he's a tier 5 character, and his ID is number 12 in the Super Deck. So, as you can see, if I hit G for the ground pounds, I break inside the ground here. So let me hit X or suitability, the weapons equip ability, to get Mjolnir. Now, this is a perfect spot to show off the new flight system for Thor. So before in 5.0, you had to look and that would determine where you were going. But now if you hold right click to swing the hammer and you look up, you basically fly like the other characters in the new 6.0 system with the new flight system, where basically you don't fall down, you stay at that elevation. How you go up is you hit space, and shift is to go down, WSD is to move around. So when Thor stops, his hammer swings so he can stay in there because that's what it does. And we'll show you, here's what it looks like in third person, going up and going down. And when he stops here, so you guys can see the animations and what they look like as such. So if I get down here, we will be going over some of the other abilities. So same as 5.0, suitability 1, which is the R key, you use the hammer throw, and when you turn your head around, that'll determine where the hammer goes, so you can kind of control it, and the hammer comes back to you, as seen here. So you can just do that, and the hammer will always come back to you. He's trying to find, there he is. So now if we have the suitability 2 is the Asgardian Butcher ability. So let me spawn some pigmen down here, and basically it's a close quarters attack where Thor swings his hammer and does damage. So if I get F5 here and I hit this ability, as you can see, I'm going around and I'm swinging and I'm hitting all these pigmen near me. Doesn't last too long because it's you don't have to even click. I'm not even pressing the attack button. It just does damage to any hostiles around me. So here we go for that, and we're just gonna kill all these pigmen here. There's one over there who managed to survive. So that is the Asgardian Butcher ability. Now, if we get to Suitability 3, which is his lightning stream has gotten an updated render. So if I hit the C key, you're in the way. So if I have the C key, as you can see, we have the lightning stream that comes from Mjolnir that'll kill things. Now, General Guy has come out here so we can show a little better. Now, he's going to show you what it looks like on third person right about now. So there you have the lightning stream that comes out of Mjolnir to attack players with. Suitability 4 is a lightning strike, as always. The lightning does do more damage, so if we these are pigments, so that was kind of pointless. Also, with the hammer throw, it does do damage as an attack, so you can throw a hammer. And Thor with Mjolnir, you do have a little bit of knockback with Mjolnir if you punch, as you can see right here. Now, if we get to his utility ability, again, that's the ability that's not finished yet because I haven't added Asgard, so it does nothing as of now. Now we're going to get to his special ability, which is the God Blast from the comics. So I'm going to spawn all these pigmen around just to show how powerful this ability is. So I'm going to then hit the special ability and shoot the God Blast out. And as you can see, I just managed to murder, a quarter of all those pigmen. Now I have all these other ones after me, so we can take them down with all the other abilities like such. Let's just destroy the rest of them. All right, punching, and there we go. So now General Guy can fly up in the sky and show us what the God Blast looks like from shooting it from third person. So that's the God Blast right there. We'll try to get another angle of it so maybe see it a little bit better. You gotta wait for his to recharge now. So it's this big giant beam like in the comics that shoots out. So I'm waiting for his thing to recharge. In the meantime, we can just take out these pigmen here with some of the abilities. If I use my God Blast, as you can see, I just took all of them down. And we have a little bit of knockback. We can knock some of these guys back. Manage to hit this guy. Take this guy down. There we go. So the specials, again, are the longest to recharge because they are OP moves. And they're actually pretty game-changing sometimes. It makes slower tier characters a little bit more able to fight higher tier characters because their specials are all OP, so it kind of balances it out in the end. So he's going to shoot the God Blast again. So there's the God Blast shooting down on the ground. Does make a little thunder sound, but he's too high up. So there is that. So that is basically all with Thor and his new upcoming changes. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you have any suggestions, leave it down in the comment section down below. Remember that we have the alpha releases coming to Patreons, and it's not too late to get any alpha releases. New alphas are released every month, so you can become a Patreon at any time and get the new releases, because obviously the first one is coming out on the 1st, which is when this upload should be about on YouTube. But that does not mean it's too late, because you can always get alphas for the next months and all that. So make sure you sign up for Patreon if you guys want to get early access, because the final release for this will not be until around coming towards summertime of 2018. So it's got a distance a ways. So if you want early access to play with the 12 characters we currently have in this alpha version, make sure you support me on Patreon, because it helps develop the mod and all that, and cover expenses and all that kind of stuff. So that being said, remember, fellow crime fighters, tie your shoes.